Voice AI is about to change everything. Forget chatbots. Soon, you will talk with AI like it's your best employee, your best friend, your business partner, your mentor, or even your personal assistant, all day, every day. And in the next 3 years, voice AI will make call centers, sales teams, or even some creative roles almost unrecognizable. And here's what the future is heading, and why this is the biggest shift since the iPhone. If you don't know who I am, I'm Dennis Rhomays. I run Netzo AI, a platform that enables agencies and businesses to deploy autonomous AI voice agents at scale. And we've seen our own tech, voice AI, handle hundreds of thousands of real conversations for agencies and businesses. And what's coming, it's bigger than anything we've ever seen before. There are mainly 3 key trends that I've been noticing and that I will cover in this video. And I won't share them with you so that you're ready, and of course you can adjust to them. 1, real-time human-like interactions. 2, voice AI replacing outdated business models. And 3, the rise of autonomous voice agents for every single industry and vertical. So let's dive into the first trend. AI that sounds and thinks almost like a human. Now, I've been always someone who said that I don't think that AI is here to replace necessarily humans, but more like to streamline and make us more effective. Now, the key thing is that we've seen over and over again voice AI moving from robotic scripts to dynamic, emotional conversations, being able to actually connect with the user. And the key enabler here is the combination of large language models that are getting better and better day by day, emotional text-to-speech engines, and also instant speech-to-text engines. Of course, there are a couple of names you might know from large language models. Some of the best ones that I've seen personally, especially for conversational settings: OpenAI, Anthropic, and Gemini. Honestly, not the biggest fan of Grok, at least at the current stage. On the other side, with text-to-speech, you probably, in speech-to-text, you might know some household names like DeepRim, 11 Labs, PlayHT, Cartesia, and so many more. And these companies are making huge breakthroughs that enable other companies like ourselves to not only learn, but also implement and to some extent even partner to be able to rip all these benefits and provide them on a single, very easy-to-use platform. And here's how everything works. First, AI is able or is becoming able to understand tonality. It's able to get context and emotion almost as good as a human. It's no longer just looking at the words in a transcript and then converting them into audio. It goes beyond that. There's a sentiment analysis that happens real time. Now, from a business perspective, here's the key thing. This will mean that you don't need to hire dozens of virtual assistants. One AI voice agent can handle a couple thousand calls or conversations per day and counting. And with the same energy, even more consistent than anyone else. But most importantly, it's no longer just the conversational side of things, because this is where I think things get a little bit blurry. Most still think that AI is only good to make calls or have conversations. That is no longer the case, even with Netzo. Right now, we have agents that can take care of actions like enriching the lead before making the call, while on the call are able to process payments, perhaps look up their information on a different database to make sure that they have the right record and give them more accurate information, sending them a text message while on the call, and as soon as the call ends, sending them a proposal via DocuSign, perhaps notifying the team on Slack that the proposal was sent, sending a text message to the person that they just spoke to, telling them, hey, I sent you a DocuSign via email, please check your inbox, and then setting an automatic follow-up in 2 days. All of that without us needing to interfere. You set it up once and it's done. It's quite scary, but at the same time, it's crazy exciting. So the second trend is the death of traditional call centers. Now, I'm not saying that call centers will necessarily die as an industry. Now, of course, having humans in cubicles, and by the way, I ran a call center, a small one, Wolf of Wall Street style, Very messy, but we learn a lot. And old call centers in general are expensive, are very slow and inconsistent, because those are more recruiting companies than they are call centers themselves. The churn rate is incredible in a negative way. Now, of course, with AI voice-enabled technology, you can achieve instant scale, costs are lower, are not even comparable, and you get an even better customer experience. Why? Because as a company, you are able to control that aspect. And if you are a call center yourself, well, you need to adapt, right? Otherwise, it's a short-term window, or it's a short window that you have to adapt to this new world where things are moving so fast that I really don't see a future where they are not a commoditized service provider. Now, of course, businesses that fail to adapt will see margins crushed. That's the reality. For example, imagine booking a flight and negotiating a refund, or getting a quote from an insurance company, all with one AI voice agent that remembers your history and speaks like a real person. Here's the big differentiation between dumb AI agents, where the only thing that you get is a one-on-one conversation if you call again they don't remember, or always conscious and autonomous AI voice agent that remembers and is able to continue a conversation, knows who you are, is aware of past interactions, and has all the data and all the tools to perform the actions needed to solve your problem. So by 2027, most companies will use AI-first support teams. No doubts about that. And humans will be on more high-leverage positions or as a backup. Now, the third trend, the rise of autonomous voice agents for every industry, is a little bit more concerning, but at the same time is where we'll see the biggest breakthroughs. So voice AI won't just be for big corporations, because that is what separated SMBs from big companies, which is they would be able to rely on these third-party call centers to scale their operations, and it would still make sense, but they needed the budget. They had the budget. Now, with no-code platforms, for example, like Netzo AI, this will enable any agency, any solopreneur, any SMB, or even a corporation, it doesn't matter, there's no differentiation. All of them can build their own AI-driven call center solutions in a matter of minutes or hours tops. And some of the most effective use cases that we've seen lately is, for example, for agencies, automating appointment setters; for real estate, AI agents doing the property follow-ups; e-commerce, instant customer support and upsells. And the same way every business needed a website in 2000, every single business will need their own AI voice agent by 2026, or they'll be invisible. And to wrap this up, I just want to leave you with this last note, which is voice AI isn't the future. We are seeing that everyone understands that voice AI is a reality that's here. It's not a hype, it's a reality. It's already here. Although, even knowing that, over 99% of businesses haven't figured it out yet. So this is your opportunity. If you want to jump in, the time is now. Well, keep being awesome. I'll catch you on the next one.